Guys, there's always this question in the minds of our generation or the younger generation. Is the size of our testicles getting smaller? And will that affect our fertility or cause any issues? Actually, it's a fact that while we have this question, we often can't ask anyone if the size of our testicles is small and whether it will impact our fertility or not. So, I'm here to answer that today. If your fertility matters, then the first thing that matters is your testicles. So, the answer is that if the size of your testicles is decreasing, it will definitely impact your fertility. If your fertility matters, then first thing that matters is your testes. So, the answer is that if the size of your testicles is decreasing, it will definitely impact your fertility. We can't just think socially or mentally that someone told us our testicles are small or start denying it ourselves. Such questions only come to our minds when we've had some kind of experience related to it. Such questions only come to our minds when we've had some kind of experience related to it. Otherwise, life would have been going on till today. We would have been normal. Nothing would have made any difference to us. Once a concern arises in our minds, whether it's from seeing something, hearing someone's comment, or after something happens, we start justifying ourselves without any tests, giving ourselves a certificate that our testicles are small. The reasons for having smaller testicles can vary. It's not necessary that it will become a central issue in your normal life. The first thing is that there will be some reason, a root cause, for why the size of the testicles is decreasing. So first, I will talk about those reasons because it's important to know the reasons. Is it important to know if your testicles look smaller because your ejaculation volume is decreasing? The first reason is to ask yourself whether you have given any justification for the second reason. You see someone else's testicles and think, man, my testicles are small. Third, one more question, which is very major, is whether we visualized it or we never saw it. After that, we will realize that the size of our testicles is small. Look, if you keep going down this path of questions, it will mess with your mental state because without any examination, you can't certify for yourself whether your testicles are small or not. So first of all, if you feel that way, just go. There's an ultrasound for the scrotum, which you can get done at any lab referred to as an ultrasound, or color Doppler for the testicles or scrotum. We don't call it testicles. You can get a scrotum Doppler or a scrotum ultrasound done. Just go and get it checked yourself, and after the examination, see for yourself, is your size small or big? We measure the size of the testicles in two ways. One is based on the volume and the other is based on the sizes in millimeters, which is basically the size. The size of the testis is 4/3/2 because it has a cylindrical shape. That's why a size is given in centimeters. The volume is 34.4. So basically, that's it. If you look closely, size of the right and left testicles is a little different. You can see in front of you that the right one shows 32.4 and the left one shows 31.4. That's basically because our left and right testicles are usually a little higher or lower than each other. If there's even a slight measurement in this, if I talk about it, it suddenly falls into the 2 series, meaning like the 31 series. If it suddenly comes down to 15 cc, 14 cc or 20 cc, then you need to worry. Otherwise, you don't need to panic. Up to 25 cc is considered normal. If it keeps shrinking repeatedly, then you should be concerned. Otherwise, you don't need to worry. Up to 25 cc is considered normal. If it keeps shrinking repeatedly, then you need to worry. Otherwise, now I will talk about what your reasons could be. Look, the first major reason is a varicocele, where we see that the size of the testicles shrinks. So the reason for the testicles shrinking could be one, a varicocele. And the second reason could be that they are not getting proper supply through your arteries or due to other reasons. For example, the testicles need some content for their nourishment, for their survival, or even to produce something. They need something to eat. If they are not getting food properly, they start to shrink in size. due to some injury, it shrank gradually. Initially, the testis size increased at the injury site, then returned to normal. The testicles lacked proper nourishment. It also happens that where the injury occurred, initially the size of the testis increased, and then gradually, as it returned to its state, it reduced its size. Same thing happened there. Also, the tasters were not able to get the food in their proportion. So he reduced his size. One simple thing to understand is that any part that doesn't get proper supply of food will shrink. Suppose one of your friends stops eating or diets, they lose weight as their body uses more energy than it gets. And when they gradually adopt this particular method, day after day, over the years, they manage to maintain their size. They reduce their size, but with our testicles, it's the opposite. If our body lacks nutrition, it shrinks that part to save energy. Thus, testicle size can shrink. So I'm saying that there are factors like this, along with conditions like orchitis, metocele, and infections. All these things can cause the size of the testicles to shrink. But with our testicles, it's the opposite. For example, if our body realizes that it's not getting nutrition, it starts to shrink that part to reduce energy consumption. And if it reduces energy consumption, it won't be able to utilize it properly. That's why the size of your testicles can shrink. That's why I'm saying that there are factors like this, along with conditions like orchitis, along with metocele, and also infections. All these things can cause the size of the testicles to shrink. So basically, there are many factors responsible for the small size of testicles. So if you are feeling something like this, or feel something like this inside your body, then definitely consult your nearby doctor and do a side-by-side test first. Along with this, if you find this video a bit informative or you like it, then please like, share, and press the bell icon. Along with that, if you're feeling unsure about where to talk, whom to talk to, you can share your report at the number provided below. Even if you don't have a report, you can WhatsApp us at the number below just to say hi or hello. And you can also talk to my team regarding your testicles. You'll meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye.